Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be upcycling some pants that I found at the thrift store. Now I already have pants this color, but these are 100% cotton work pants with the double knee and the pockets on the sides and everything. And it was at the bins, so it's by weight. So it was like $2, so I can't say no. It wasn't even $2 because this isn't even a pound, so it was probably $1. Anyway, because I already have pants this color, I'm going to be dyeing them green. And also, there was this big hole in them in the thigh area, upper thigh area, little holes here, and just like some little holes over here as well. So I figured they would not be as likely to be bought. I love dyeing things. I've dyed a lot of things in my closet already. And the last time I used green, it was like a little too Christmas. So I do have some brown left over from last time I dyed things, and I'm gonna like do a little test strip, and then if it's too Christmas, I'll add the brown in. I don't think it was this color last time though. This is the color I'll be using. I think it's gonna be so cool, especially mixing with this sort of tannish, I don't know exactly what you'd call this, tannish orange. It's looking more orange on the camera than it does in real life. But I recently dyed my Carhartt jacket, which was kind of this same shade, but I used a wine color, which is kind of like this color, and mixing it with the brown in the fabric just looked so good. So I think that it's gonna look good with this green. I'm also gonna dye some strips. Oh my God, I look insane right now with this bandana on my earbuds in. I look like an elf. Anyway, I'm also gonna dye some of these denim strands so that I can patch the holes with them. I originally thought maybe it would be cool to see the denim poking through the green, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. So just to be safe, I'll dye some green. If I don't like it on this project, then I'll use it on a different project for patching. I always save like these denim scraps this size for patching. I also volunteer at like this repair cafe thing where people can bring things in, you can repair it. So I'm always in need of little patches. There's a chance these pants are gonna turn like dark brown or dark brown with a tinge of green, which is totally okay with me. I just don't want them to be that same sort of tannish orange since I already have a pair of pants like that. Also, I already dyed my hand. I was being so careful when wearing gloves, but then the water with the dye went through the top of my gloves, so didn't help. Okay, so they're all dyed. I'm having trouble with the lighting in my room, as always. They look a lot more orange in the video than they do in real life. And in real life, they have more of this kind of like hint of green. Obviously, they aren't green, but they're a different color, which is important. And I think it's kind of cool. Again, you can't really see it on the camera, but there's kind of this like green, like, can you see that? The light kind of reflects green off of it. I think that's really cool. But I also, as we know, dyed some denim. This just looks like regular denim in the camera. I promise it's not. In real life, I promise this is like mostly green. It's more like a teal, but anyway, I dyed that. So I'm gonna cut it with my pinking shears around the edges, and then I'm gonna patch behind this hole and probably above this hole. And I might add another patch like down lower just to add some more green to the pants. And then when it's all done, I will show you the final product in the daylight so that you can see the true colors of it and not whatever's happening right now with my room. Okay, so I cut a little piece for the hole that was here, and then I cut this piece that I'm gonna pin, but I'm gonna pin it behind the fabric so you still see the rips. Okay, here they are all finished. I only mended this side and I didn't touch this side just because they're not that bad and I'll just deal with them if they get worse. And then I ended up having to do this with my machine because I did put a patch over it and it just looked really bad. So for some reason still, even in the daylight, you can't see the green tint, but it's really cool in person. You can kind of see it when I do this. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope it inspired you to mend something in your closet. And if you haven't done something creative today, go and do something creative. Bye.